Eagles center Jason Kelce said, quote, "I don't buy into Super Bowl revenge games." Well, guess what, Kelce? I do. Shady, you won 2 Super Bowls, one with the Chiefs, one with the Bucs. You've been there before, but you're the all-time leading rusher for the Eagles. Why we coin it the Shady Bowl. Who needs this win more?
Before I answer this question, I want to ask you guys, do y'all know the last time that the Eagles beat the Chiefs?
I'm going to say 2013.
Okay.
That's wrong.
I had a really good game. Did I have a good game?
2012.
Oh, okay, that's 2 wrongs. 2009.
2009.
2-5, balled out that game.
What you give him?
The last time?
What you give him? What you go for?
You was a rookie?
You balled out?
Yeah, I was a rookie. So I'm going to go with
Balling out for a rookie, I guess.
the Chiefs. The Chiefs need to win, I think, more. Just because, first of all, the best team in football right now, without going to just respecting what the Chiefs has done over the last couple years, but right now, it's the Eagles. The Eagles have the best record for a reason, and they've been playing a lot cleaner, where the Chiefs been up and down on offense, right? The defense been kind of carrying them. They need this win. And I just think that if the Eagles, not the Eagles, if the Chiefs win this game, we'll look at them in a different light. Now, we already look at them in a different light because of the things they invested in this league and what they've done. But if they beat this type of team, losing to the Broncos, right? That was a bad loss. Mm-hmm. So if they get this win, they get back on track, and then everybody's talking about them again, get that confidence in the young receivers and the young team and in general.
Eagles got to win this.
Birds
got to win this.
The best team in football got to win this game?
Got to win it.
Okay.
Got to win it. And it's the same reason where I felt like Dak Prescott playing the Niners, right? At one point, you got to beat these boys. Mm-hmm. You lost to them in the Super Bowl. They took the ring off your finger and said, get going, and y'all played a really good football game.
That's true.
And now you come into the regular season, this one should have been circled. You're walking, I truly believe they're walking into this thing the better football team. So you walking in there the better football team, and I'm not talking record-wise. I'm talking about how they playing on the football field. They're walking into this thing the better football team. And if you lost in the Super Bowl and you come in the regular season and you lose again, depending on how you lose as well, then now that's when it starts creeping up. Because if it's anybody we think that's going to come out of the AFC, if we all had to put some money down on it, we're going to say it's the Chiefs. So you're going to have to see them again. You don't want to go into the Super Bowl again with the mindset of, can we beat these boys? Because I'm a confident football player, and I know who's ever out there, I think we're going to win, but it's always stuff that creeps in the back of your mind. Can we beat these boys? Can I outperform Patrick Mahomes? So this one is big for the Philadelphia Eagles to know. I know you 8 and whatever, but this one right here, this is the one they should circle right here and go get this one right here.
He's no circling the game.
This is the one you should circle right here.
It ain't no schedule here. You just write Chiefs and circle it.
We ain't forgot, all right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never shown somebody show their NFC or AFC championship ring.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They
took that.
agree.
So we got to go let the world know that we can play with these boys and beat these boys.
Did you use the print schedules and circle it?
You know what I'm saying? Circle around. It's the one.
What do we say when something's bad? Bad.
Bad.
This game is big.
Yes, it is.
This is a big game. Everything James just said, and actually I agree with you, Shady, on the opposite side. Okay. I'm picking the Eagles to win this game, but I think that the Eagles need this game more than the Chiefs. If the Eagles lose to the Chiefs on next week, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Chiefs being the best team in the league? Are we talking about how the Eagles may not really have it? Can they really beat the big teams? They really can't take down Mahomes. The consequences to losing are much bigger for the Eagles than it is for the Chiefs because the Chiefs have already won. They have the ring, and they took it from the Eagles. So I think it just matters more mentality-wise for the Eagles, even though they're a very confident team and the best team in the league, so it really shouldn't. But the narrative around it will be that. Also, this game is going to matter for the MVP conversation. I know that's not what either of these guys are playing for, but they're tied right now. They're right here, the best teams in the league. We're going to look back to this game they played and face off on it. How did it look? Who outplayed each other in that game? So there's a lot on the line in this matchup.
No doubt.
How can you beat the Chiefs if you don't beat the Chiefs Sunday, Monday? How can you beat them? If the Eagles don't win, and this is why it's more important for the Eagles to win for me, they're going to start to ask themselves, well, how can we beat them? Exactly. Shady and I used to do one-on-one drills every day at practice, 2013 and 2014. So every now and then I try to jump Shady. Okay, I'm going to quick jump him and just see if I can throw him off. Okay, next time I'm going to let Shady try to come to me and then see if I can read his route. If I can't beat him when I quick jump him, and if I can't beat him when I read his route, eventually I'm going to start asking myself,
you can't guard him.
I just can't beat him. Yeah. People say Jalen Hurts balled out in the Super Bowl. Now, as a defender, I think if you have a turnover for a touchdown, I ex-nay that. But people say he did, so I won't disagree. He balled out.
Don't say people. Just say Shady. If Shady think he balled out.
Jalen balled out. If Jalen balled out and you couldn't win, Now say Jalen doesn't ball, and say the rest of the team balls. Say Jalen has a quiet game, and Swift and AJ and Smitty go off. Now you can't win. Now how can you win? If you can't win when Jalen has 4 touchdowns, now say Swift has 4 touchdowns, and you still lose, now how can you win? You can't. And at least in your head you can't. And I can say this with genuine experience, because I used to have to try to guard Shady, and I'd be like, okay, Acho, this is what you're going to do this time.
Thinking too much.
I get this what you're going to do this time.
People get me, I'm be mad as hell, too.
And then I'd be like, I go back, I watch tape, okay, Acho, you going to do this? Bro, eventually I'm just like, you know what? Can't do it.
Well, can I ask you this? Because I think the Chiefs have been at the top of the mountain for a long time, and I think that this is the first time where I've seen them like, man, they look good, but they look shaky on offense, which is normally their best part of their game. And I'm thinking, if you can't get the Chiefs now, then when will you ever get them? So I do think this is the time that you can get the Chiefs before they start clicking. Because I do think that eventually Andy Reid is so smart and so intelligent, so good. Patrick Mahomes, we already know what he is. Travis Kelce, when they get the other young boys around them playing well, then they'll be clicking. But right now, they're still trying to figure it out.
And that's why I think it's more important for the.
And they're at home. Yeah. That's another thing why I said Chiefs should win. You at home.
Yeah, but
right, that matters too now. And the Arrowhead is loud, like loud.
I know it is.
Like what you say? It's loud.
But that's why it's even more important for the Eagles, strictly because of that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the better team.
They are the better team.
So
I think this year they're even more better than last year.
I don't care who's over there right now. You're walking into this game the better team. I remember when we hit the playoffs in 2010 on our way to the Super Bowl playing the Falcons. They was 13-3. Matt Ryan, MVP, and all that. We got off the bus and everybody like, they walking like they gonna win because we knew we was the better team. 10-6, whatever. It didn't matter record-wise. We on tape, what we are watching right now, we better than y'all. And we got to go out there and beat this team. And I say we, and I ain't on the Eagles, ain't never been. But they got to go out there.
Hey, don't be saying no win. You are not with us.
I ain't.
So say the
They have
Eagles.
to go out there. They have to go out there.
Because we can be family.
No.
We start saying that.
It's only one person on this desk is going to be saying, oh, you can't. I'm bad. My fault.
On occasion.
Well, so hold up. Because he was the Niners a lot.
Yeah. All right, family, our Week 11 picks are in. When you return from break, find out what we said and who we said it about. That's next on.
Jay, you better take yourself back over there.
You know, I'm over here.
Philadelphia ain't letting you been here.
I circled the Chiefs.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.